Shalom and welcome. This is Man's Final Steps. Man's Final Steps. This is the fifth installment of Man's Final Steps. My name is Symmanayah, and this is a message specifically to the 144,000 and multitude mentioned in Revelation 7th and 14th chapter. Today is December 6th. It is a message to Yahusha, a nation of believers, those who will and have been designated to participate in these final hours to come. Those who would seek to worship and obey the Almighty Yahuwah and accept Yahusha as Mashiach. For it is these in whom this message is addressed. Yahusha, yes, is a nation of believers, diverse in nature, and Yahusha is whom I consider my family, my brothers, and my sisters. Made possible by Yahusha, our Mashiach. My brothers and sisters, this segment will focus on timing and focus. I will bring just some attention to the words timing and focus. Allow me to begin with these verses pertaining to timing and focus. Proverbs 4th chapter, verses 23 through 27, and it reads as follows. Proverbs 4th chapter, verses 23 through 27, and it reads as follows. Watch over your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the sources of life. Turn away from you a crooked mouth, and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look forward, and your eyelids look straight before you. Consider the path of your feet, and all your ways are established. Do not turn to the right or the left. Turn your foot away from evil. Exodus 8:20 reads as follows. And Yahuwah said to Moshe, Rise early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh as he comes out to the water, and say to him, Thus said Yahuwah, let my people go so that they serve me. Now I want to fast forward to Exodus 13th chapter, verses 3 and 4. And Moshe said to the people, Remember this day in which you went out of Mitzrayim, out of the house of slavery, for by strength of hand Yahuwah brought you out of this place, and whatever is leavened shall not be eaten. Today you are going out in the month of Abib. My brothers and sisters, focus, timing is critical in these last days, in these end times. Timing and focus is highly critical and demands a response. Not request, it demands a response. There will be severe consequences to obstacles which attempt to impede the emergence of the Almighty Father's chosen. Look around, my brothers and sisters. We are very fragmented, divided on many fronts. The common thread binding us together is our desire to worship and obey the Most High Father Yahuwah, and by accepting Yahusha as our Mashiach, our Messiah. By this one common goal, we are made one and become partakers of all promises made to the Almighty Father Yahuwah's people. We will grow to discern and understand, and believe it or not, learn to acknowledge and respond to orders from above. Whether directly or through a chosen leader, we will learn to take orders and commands by those used by the Most High, guided by the Spirit of Yahusha. Remember, the reign of the Almighty Father Yahuwah is not, absolutely not, a democracy. Structure and shape must and will come to be in order to move with precision, in order to be in the right places at the correct times, to demonstrate participation in the fulfillment of scriptures. There will be no miscalculations, and navigation as well will be precise. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we will not have to worry about a means of transport, for the emergence of the orders that will be given by the Spirit of Yahusha will come without resistance when the time is right, as it is appointed by him. No one, nor man, nor woman, nor army, nor government, nothing will prevent scriptures from being fulfilled. Pray and watch, my brothers and sisters. Establish a ready mind, body, and soul, for the time will come for you for me, for us to move, to act. Be mindful transition and movement will not be one big sweep. I'm compelled to believe it will be representative of a process. There will be small groups merging into larger groups only to become part of a bigger group. With each gathering, leadership will be adjusted. And I will speak more on that in another segment. Procrastination is a word, a form which reflects individuals who wait until the last minute to act. Don't be captured by such behavior. While many may think they have it together and know how to handle their prospective bodies, the forthcoming chain of events will produce the humility that is necessary for improving our response time to the Most High. We will also grow to realize the importance of how we manage the things set before our path. In other words, not give in to attractions that can be labeled as a distraction from righteousness. I cannot stress enough the importance of seeking to grow in discernment and understanding, my brothers and sisters. I must mention again the importance of knowing living instructions, guidance, reproof, discipline, and judgment are all parts of our refining process. Each day we face a barrage of tempting things that grab our attention with fervor. But know this, that too will come to an end. Whether it's technology-based or something physical before our eyes, we are bombarded with distractions. Know that the Father, the Almighty Father, through His set-apart Spirit sent in Yahusha's name, will remove all obstacles. I strongly encourage each of us to begin taking things one step at a time and discipline our bodies to come away from anything that is wicked or evil. Let us execute right rulings as discussed in the previous segment. While the Most High Father has designated those who will represent the 144,000 in multitude, there is no escape. There is no escape from what has been so ordered. Instructions, guidance, refinement, discipline, as well as witnessing judgment towards correction will emerge among us. There will, however, be those who have a different future, the disobedient. They will receive things most regrettable. There will be those who are saved, but out of disobedience, their bodies will suffer disappointing ends. Pray and watch. There is such a thing as good intentions not being equal to righteous actions in obedience. If one were to study the instructions that were given for transporting the Ark of the Covenant, Scriptures clearly informs us that it is to be carried on the shoulders of the priests. There was once a man named Uzzah, and out of good intentions came erroneous actions, and he was killed by the Almighty Father Yahuwah. I invite you to research the entire story. I will present to you one verse regarding what I have just mentioned, and that is 2 Samuel 6:7. It reads as follows: And the wrath of Yahuwah burned against Uzzah, and Elohim smote him there for the fault, and he died there by the ark of Elohim. My brothers and sisters, we have entered into critical times, a time when the words tipping points, peak levels, no turning back, beyond fixing and more have become widespread among scientists and leaders. If it were not for the plan of the Most High Father Yahuwah, if it wasn't for His intervention and His plan being executed through His set-apart Spirit sent in Yahusha's name, man would possibly reach extinction level within a matter of 25 years or less. Be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. The identity of the 144,000 will come to be in those who will come out of the great tribulation, whose robes will be washed in the blood of the Lamb, will come to accept their calling. Timing and focus can only be managed through obeying with precision the guidance from the Spirit of Yahusha, whether it's directly or through us one towards another as He uses and guides us. Pray and watch, my brothers. Until next time, my family, continue to press forward, pushing towards improved worship and obedience to the Almighty Father. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, remember, there will be a rise of the 144,000, and there will be a multitude that will be refined and perfected and come out of the great tribulation. Until next time, be encouraged. Shalom, shalom, shalom.